Oh, didn't see you there. It's not gonna be my intro. Yeah. Well, my videos improved. No, not really. Just my background improved. My face is even uglier in this light. Well, my ear is more visible. Stop. Uh, well, at least it's a little bit less weird. It's natural lighting. Yay. So I'm gonna make a sketchbook video. Yeah. Why can I not do this in a normal way? That's what I wonder every single day of my life. So I don't know if I showcased the sketchbook already, but you see it's a thick one and cheap one. Oh, it doesn't even say the price. Oh, I'm showing this for nothing. I'm not an alcoholic, I swear. Okay, so there's no price on this one. I thought it was, but it's like let's just call it $3. I don't know what it is in America, but okay. So, well, this sketchbook is quite a few months old. So of course I start with poor life sketches. So these were like people sitting around in the shop and we were like drinking coffee. I don't know. I was with a friend and she also started doodling because she wanted to draw more, and the only drawing I like is this old lady, even though it looks totally not like her, and then this dude. I don't know what to do this page. Do it like this because it's otherwise annoying to do. So this was when I had my Jack and Dexter face. Well, I have my Joker face, you're gonna see that too. I had my, no, not my Spooderman face. Well, I had it when I was a kid. So yeah, well, the lighting might be tricky in here because of the reflections, because I use a lot of graphite. Dang it, well, like this. So I had my Jack and Dexter face. You're gonna see that throughout a few pages, I'm afraid. This was when I was getting better at expressions and loose gesture, even though it's still screwed up. Like this, I invented this pose by myself. There are some things that really aren't logical, but of course it's a cartoon, but even in cartoons there are things that matter, and I didn't even think about it. This was like, I tried to practice lighting, and just this one and only drawing that I'll ever do for it. I mean, it's not bad, but yeah, I love Dexter. Taz with me, let's have a drink. And I'm not sponsored alcohol. Like, it seems like I'm an alcoholic this episode, but I'm not an alcoholic, I swear. Because after cleaning the sides for a friend. Yeah, well, in the game, if you have played the game series at least, or Jack and Dexter, you know that Tess is the girl that Dexter crushes on. And this is when there's a fight between two characters. This one with the purple hair comes from the PSP game, Dexter the Bug Exterminator. I haven't played it completely. My cousin had the game, but I didn't. So. My type of Dexter in my style, which no, not really my style. I just tried a style, and it looks okay, just a little bit weird. So especially the hand, like, where is his hand going in here? Like, what the hell? He's like spanking his tail. This is one of my favorite characters as well. He's a monk in the game of Jack 3 team. He's really serious, and some people think he's a woman. I don't know what gender he is either, but that's why I like this character. And that's just, oh no, nudity. Okay, I'm yeah, well, you don't see the boobs here, but I had my little double face again. I mean, it's funny. It's just weird. Oh, how do I explain this one? Well, I still watch Doodle Date, and I tried fan art of Adam. His head is so weirdly turned. I mean, whenever I see Adam, I think of the Victorian ages, and because he's English, I think, oh, he looks so good in that clothes. And sorry, Adam, if you ever do watch this, blame Steph. This is me in Jack and Dexter style, being bored in class, and how, what the hell? Oh, this was my Dragon Ball Z face. Not really, just a little. A friend of mine was playing Dragon Ball Z, and I was like watching him, and we were both like, yeah, you gotta win this. This is a Vegeta, I think. Don't know if it's which Saiyan it is, but you have like many different Saiyans and stuff, and this is Gen 3 or something. I don't know. I think it's Vegeta. I'm not sure. But I do like, well, it's not completely my idea, it's from the internet. It's a copy, I know. But, yeah, well, I tried it. Okay, so this is when I was bored in class and I drew the Joker and some Dracula dude. I do like the Joker because, well, except for fucking up his teeth a little bit, sorry for the words, you know, I think you know, I don't know, like, the guy looks like he has braces, but whatever, I just still like him. It's done in fully pen, no pencil, so if you make a mistake you can't erase, and that's the result. Got some weird shape doodles which aren't interesting at all. We do that, it's just not interesting at all. Oh, another Joker. So this, now my Joker face, as you can see, started, and this is also my idea, not from the internet, and I kind of like him still because just look at him. He still reminds me of Willem Dafoe. I mean, Willem Dafoe really needs to be the Joker. Also an idea of mine, pretty gruesome, but I still like this doodle a lot. Loose pencil work. This was a face when I tried loose pencil work. Before I went back to harsh. You're right. It's pretty cool. Still like this. I have a lot of things in the sketchbook that, you know what, I'm gonna put this out of my ear because, yeah, that helped me develop my art styles and my ideas. Like, this is also something of mine, and I was listening to, Ruel, like the song you hear in 13 Reasons Why. I think you can recognize it, but you see, the cleaner I try to write, the uglier my spelling gets. Oh, an attempt at a realistic butterfly. It looks like he's popping out of the page, but he doesn't look 100% realistically. But for my attempt, because I barely practiced that at all, it's pretty nice. Oh, this is also my favorite. Also done in my style, my idea. Love the motion that's in there, even though it's not really logically, it's somewhat, yeah. It gives something. I like the hair a lot, I like the expression, I mostly like the just general movements. This was also one of my favorite pages, still is actually, especially this one that I colored, Heath Ledger. Then the other ones were like a fail attempt. There, I mean, the second one to the left, somewhat okay. But then the bottom one, I mean, I hated it, but now that I look back on it, you can just see Heath Ledger happy and finicky with makeup on. I mean, it looks kind of realistically, subconsciously. I don't know how it happened. I was just like being, and then it happened. Here's some school doodles, some school assignments, really stupid. I mean, there's some that I like because we went to this special, like, Verbeek Foundation, as we call it, in Stekenij in Belgium. And we had to draw like many different things, and this was like this weird old type of stove. It wasn't part of the exhibition, but I was like, I wanna doodle this. And then this weird, whatever the fuck machine this was. like this weird recycling thing. Recycled. And there were also dead birds, and there was like this actual chopped off finger that made this weird noise because they put like wires in it, and it was like the whole time, and we were like, what the hell, a finger makes that noise? Apparently people have frequencies in their bodies. But I didn't draw the finger. No, we didn't have time for that. But I did draw the dead bird. poor little dude. It was like a parakeet. Doesn't look like a parakeet here. Well, we saw lizards, conserved lizards, and organs and muscles, real things, in like this bottle with like this juice in there. Like you just chopped off head. You can see in movies, and it was pretty creepy because you could actually see like brains chopped in half, and yeah, it was gruesome, but yeah, it was cool. Didn't draw all of that, of course, because each drawing sometimes takes you a long time, and our teachers like draw, and then you miss out on experience. Oh, another Joker drawing. I tried to do this from my head. Now, I know Joker looks like a dwarf, but I still like it. I tried to do his face, and it actually kind of looks a little bit like him. But he looks like not really. This expression doesn't match the. Yeah. What the hell? This was inspired by Raphael. Oh God. Yeah. I didn't even finish Batman because I just didn't want to bother. Now it starts to get weird. Now, here, this is where the doodles in Amsterdam start, because we went to Amsterdam for 2 days, and Rotterdam, you Dutch peoples, and this was a car that is really not really, yeah, it doesn't look like the car. The wheels are really off. We drove like too fast, so I captured him pretty well actually. And then I did some weird things, and my teacher gave me a lot of marks for this crap. Like, dude, this is just awful. I'm on my hay. I like the sign the most. Yeah, I tried watercolors and bullshit because our teacher said to try different mediums. So I was like, oh sure, with the it's not gonna look good. And then we went to a museum and we saw a little bit of Canova, a little bit of the hot dog. The dog, his head isn't really chopped off or something, but I had no space because of this man with the red, so I had to be creative with it. Everybody was like, not everybody, I was lucky. Some people were staring at us as we were drawing. Like, our teacher wants us to draw in public just to draw the attention of other people, and then we're like, dude, my privacy. So this was like a view outside of the museum or something, I don't remember. We had to draw a skyline. Isn't that obvious? And I was like, that's so ugly, so I tried again. Oh, this car was like a taxi, but it wasn't just called taxi, it was called Taxilis. Taxilis. Oh, and the tree. I like the tree the most, the side of the car actually. But I tried. Oh, and then I was like, we're in our rooms, and everybody's gone except for maybe one person I was talking to, and I was like, oh, now I should play the Illuminati song. Do, 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 do. Oh, that's from the X-Files, but why not? Do, 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 do. These were some cards that we could get with the places we went to, and some places we did went to, but others not. We went to Pizza Deal, I think. No, actually to steak. No, there was a steakhouse. And yeah, some Rembrandt copy. Kind of like the style. Sometimes I do try the cross hatching again. Oh yeah, this is the kiss, and wow, she looks fat as hell. She isn't actually. She's maybe a little bit poofy, but that doesn't mean that she is like this. So I try to do this just with loose charcoal pencil or Negro pencil or Nero. I don't know how you call it. Sorry if I sound racist, but that's actually how the pencils are called. Some are with the, they're like, that's a brand, and I don't have it with me right now, but so I did it just with a loose hand, and I think it's, I like the guy. The guy's really done nicely, but the woman is like her cheek and her, everything was so, yeah. Yeah, World Museum, that's weird. That's a weird sketch on the right side. It looks ugly, but you know, our teacher was glad that we did something. Some weird. Oh, and then we had another teacher who wasn't happy at all with what we did, and she wanted us to go even further and push our creativity. And I was like, one page spread of words of it, and then you can just lick my hole. Yeah, like Van Gogh was really the topic in this one, but yeah, whatever. I do like this weird on the left, like this greeny guy, the statuesque. It was something, we were in the Power Mask Museum, I think. Yeah, it was in the Power Mask Museum. You just look it up, Power Mask, and you will see a lot of great things in there. It was my favorite museum. Then I did something with the Grand Theft Auto-ish. Since when did I return to magic? Oh my god, I'm going back. Stop. Oh, I'm back in another world. Okay, here we go. It's like this Grand Theft Auto-ish dude with from a map. GTA Amsterdam. Now the little diary thing that our teacher, the unhappy teacher, really didn't like. Like, you wanted creativity, there's my creative. Oh yeah, the following pages are about, you're about to see our dark, very dark elements. Well, there's one drawing I do want to show. Listen, you have that moment when you are emo and you want to be like a Satanist. Let's just say it like that. So don't mind the left side, but look at the right side. I really like the skeletal dude. It looks like a voodoo magician or witch. Okay, so let's skip these evil pages then, because I really just hated the world and I wanted to do that for fun. And then we go to this weird attempt to anime, and a lot of people kind of liked it, but the anatomy isn't as it is. I was trying to do male anatomy. I draw both guys and females. Or this is my own idea, by the way. It's not from the internet. I took some elements from the internet to create this dude, but then I was like, oh, I want to try some more things with male anatomy. Then we got this dude, and I kind of still like the page, but for a few reasons. Look at him, and look at the baby thing, Cupid thing. Thing is, like, I wanted to make it his baby version, and they're like communicating, and like the guy's with his finger, like, nope, you're not gonna do this because it's so cute. I mean, I like it. I wanted to finish it, but because I want to give him wings and stuff, but I stopped because I didn't want to mess it up. And that's the last. Still have a lot of pages left, and then my brain says to not finish the sketchbook. Like, what? This all is unfinished. Well, maybe one day I will finish it. Oh yeah, that was my sketchbook tour. See you.